Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Nuff presents your Boones Creek Opry. All right. Now for a prayer and a bit of history, courtesy of Pastor Jack Hunt Notes. Make him welcome, everybody.
Thank you. Well, got it. Tonight's history moment is on the Tweetsie Trail. You know, that thing dates back to the 1800s. It's hard to believe, almost 200 years. So it is history now. It's Rails to Trails, as they call it, a greenway that traces the old historic path of the East Tennessee and Western North Carolina Railroad, the ET and WNC, known as the Tweetsie. The trail preserves a unique piece of Appalachian Railroad history, turning the old railroad bed into a recreational path for walking, running, and cycling. The East Tennessee and Western North Carolina Railroad was chartered in 1866, but construction did not begin until the 1880s. Built as a narrow gauge railroad, it was designed to travel through the mountainous terrain of East Tennessee and Western North Carolina. The line connected Johnson City with Cranberry, you're right. But it went beyond there, finally, to Boone all the way. But Cranberry was an important stop in there. The line connected Johnson City with Boone, North Carolina, with branches serving mining towns and lumber camps along the way. The railroad primarily hauled iron ore, lumber, and agricultural goods, especially between Johnson City and the Cranberry Iron Works in North Carolina. It earned the nickname Tweetsie from the high-pitched whistle sound of the steam engine echoing through the mountains. The line was notable for its rugged mountain route, featuring trestles and tunnels and tight curves through that scenic landscape. As roads improved and trucks became more efficient, the railroad began to lose business, of course. In 1940, a flood destroyed parts of the track between Boone and Cranberry, which was never rebuilt. The line continued to operate a freight service between Johnson City and Elizabethton until the 1980s, when operations ended. In the early 2000s, local governments and civic groups began planning to convert the abandoned rail line into a public trail. The project was spearheaded by a coalition of nonprofits and the cities of Johnson City and Elizabethton. The first phase of the Tweetsie Trail officially opened in 2014, so not so long ago. So the Tweetsie Trail is not so historic and old, but the old railroad bed surely is. Today it runs approximately 10 miles from Johnson City to Elizabethton, and follows the old ET and WNC railroad bed with crushed gravel surface suitable for walking and hiking and jogging. Landscapes include the old railroad bridges, scenic views of the Appalachian foothills, and access to historic sites in both cities. The Tweetsie has become a popular recreation destination and it helps boost tourism and also those who are interested in exercise and losing a little weight and keeping their health. It is part of the nationwide Rails to Trails movement that preserves historic rail corridors as greenways. The name Tweetsie also lives on in the Tweetsie Railroad theme park over in what part of North Carolina? Anybody know? Blowing Rock, North Carolina, which operates a historic steam engine that was originally used on the line. The trail serves as a living history route with interpretive signs, exhibits, and community events that honor the railroad's heritage. And that's your history story tonight. That history story makes me think of the old gospel song, "Life is like a mountain railway," with an engineer that's brave. And of course, that's the Lord himself. We must make the run successful from the cradle to the grave. So let's pray. Blessed Savior, thou wilt guide us till we reach that blissful shore where the angels wait to join us in God's praise forevermore. And for that gift, Lord, we give you thanks tonight. Amen.
Hello, everybody. I neglected to mention who I am and to welcome all of you here in the live stream audience. So my name is Jake Smith. I'll be your host tonight. I'll also be playing with the band, who I'm going to talk about in a minute. Welcome to the Boones Creek Opry and live stream. Thank you all for coming out. As is customary, when people give you money, you thank them, and we'd like to thank our sponsors, namely Dr. ENUF, our presenting sponsor, celebrating 75 years. Thank you, Dr. ENUF. Enough is enough. We'd also like to thank the Elizabethton Federal Savings Bank, Kelly and Jennifer Wolf, Tim Hicks Construction, Derek Paduke of Modern Woodman Insurance, and Eastman Credit Union, celebrating 90 years. Thank you all. And before I play you guys a little song on my banjo here, we have a special person that we'd like to shout out tonight. Her name is Aaliyah Rodamel. She's our intern here at the Boones Creek Opry. She's been running sound and doing a bang-up job. Come on. Here she is. She's doing a great job. And this is her last night, so we'd like to give her a little parting gift. Also, her family is here somewhere. I don't know who they are, but they're here. Here you go, Leah. Thank you so much for your time and your service. Appreciate it. I hope we learned a lot here. All right. Before we bring out the band, I'm going to play you guys a little instrumental. It's not really normally done on the banjo, but it's a Bill Monroe tune called Mississippi Waltz. Here's my little arrangement of it. All right, there you go. Folks, I just met him today, but I have the pleasure of playing with him this evening. His name is RYDER CASEY. He's a local star, a little bit, country and bluegrass singer, and we're more than happy to welcome him to the Opry tonight. So please give a big old Boones Creek Opry welcome to the RYDER CASEY Band. Come on out, guys.
How's everybody doing? I know our days are heaven sent. Lord knows I know now where you went. Shake my head and I wonder how I'll never get to heaven now. Move around a lot these days, honky tonks and the broad freeways. Same thing that I've always done, but I'm older now, I get tired some. I know our days are heaven sent. Lord knows I know now where they went. Shake my head and I wonder how I'll never get to heaven now. Those who think they hold their cards, I send out my kind regards. Those who love and those who care, I'll meet you down the road somewhere. I know our days are heaven sent. Lord knows I know now where they went. Shake my head and I wonder how I'll never get to heaven now. Thank you so much. We're so happy to be here with you guys this evening. This next song here we're going to do is a old bluegrass number. Pretty sure Waylon Jennings also recorded it. This one's called Rock, Salt, and Nails. By the banks of the river, where the willows hang down, and the wild birds are warble with a low moaning sound. And way down in the hollow, where the rivers run cold, it was there I first listened to the lies that you told. Now I lie on my back and I see your sweet face, and the past I remember time can't erase. Lord, the letters you wrote me, they were written in shame. And I know that your conscience still echoes my name. If the ladies were blackbirds, if the ladies were thrushes, well, I'd lie there for hours in the chilly cold marshes. And if the ladies were squirrels with them high bushy tails, I'd fill up my shotgun with rock, salt, and nails. Well, I'd fill up my shotgun with rock, salt, and nails. This next song we're going to do for you is one of the first songs I ever wrote. This one's about my Uncle Red, lives on Bumpus Cove down there by the river. And this song is on the Tall Tales EP. First thing I ever released, and the only thing at the moment. But we're working on something. But this is the first track to the Tall Tales EP. This one's called Ballad of Uncle Red. Well, there's ginseng on the mountain, covered by dark clouds, and I don't think I can get to picking it today. Uncle Red, he likes to mumble, 'cause he's always seeing double. He's always trying to stone himself to death. So when he gets to drinking, he always gets to thinking about the blue-eyed girl he met from out of town. Now come on, boys, let's hit the hill, so the Greek won't find where we hid her still. Good corn liquor in my hand is far more trouble than I can stand. Now he can't remember why she had such a temper, or maybe it's 'cause he ain't a one-girl man. She's leaving town tomorrow while he's swimming in his sorrow. She's headed west to find a one-woman man. Now come on boys, let's hit the hills so the Greek won't find where we hid her still. Good corn liquor in my hand is far more trouble than I can stand. Now come on boys, let's hit the hills so the Greek won't find where we hid her still. Good corn liquor in my hand is far more trouble than I can stand. Thank you. There's a part in that song on the chorus where he says, "Come on boys, let's hit the hills so the Greek won't find where we hid her still." And I get a lot of questions about that. You know, who's the Greek? The Greek was an old sheriff in Carter County long time ago, back in maybe 70s, 80s, George Papantonio. And, yeah, long. This next song is a Tyler Childers song. Well, my buckle makes impressions on the inside of her thigh. There are little feathered Indians where we tussled through the night. If I'd known she was religious, then I wouldn't have came stone to the house of such an angel, too messed up to get back home. Looking over West Virginia, smoking spirits on the roof. She asked, "Ain't anybody told you that them things are bad for you?" I said, "Many folks have warned me. There've been several people try, but up till now there ain't been nothing that I couldn't leave behind." Hold me close, my dear, sing your whispering song softly in my ear, and I will sing along. Honey, tell me how your love runs true, and how I can always count on you to be there when the bullets fly, to run across the river just to hold you tonight. Well, my heart is sweating bullets from the circles it has raced, like a little feathered Indian calling out the clouds for rain. I go running through the thicket, I go careless through the thorns, just to hold her for a minute, though it leave me one more. Hold me close, my dear, sing your whispering song softly in my ear, and I will sing along. Honey, tell me how your love runs true, and how I can always count on you to be there when the bullets fly, to run across the river just to hold you tonight. Thank you so much. We got any Hank Sr. fans out there? Here's an old gospel number called Old Country Church. There's a place dear to me where I'm longing to be with my friends at the old country church. There with Mother we went, and our Sundays we spent with my friends at the old country church. Precious years of memories, oh, what joy they bring to me. How I long once more to be with my friends at the old country church. As a small country boy, how my heart beat with joy when I knelt at the old country church. And the Savior above, by His wonderful love, saved my soul at the old country church. Precious years of memories, oh, what joy they bring to me. How I long once more to be with my friends at the old country church. With my friends at the old country church. Thank you so much. All the way on my extreme right, playing the fiddle, is Miss Erin, and then on the mandolin here we got Mr. Matthew. On the flat picking guitar, we got old Sam McDavid.
Turned off. Do I need to use this one? Is this better? No, I'm just kidding. Let me just use yours. While they were getting tuned, I was going to say, we're going to do 2 slow songs in a row. I know we're not usually supposed to do that. I don't want anybody to fall asleep, but we're going to wake you back up after this. So.
Mr. Jake Smith, everybody. Thank you, guys. This next song we're going to play here is a song I recorded with my buddy Avery Peters in Pikeville, Kentucky, about 2 years ago, maybe 3 years. I'm not sure on that one, but it's long time ago. Anyway, this is an old Del McCurry song. This one's called Dark Hollow. I'd rather be in some dark hollow where the sun don't ever shine than to be home alone, just knowing that you're gone would cause me to lose my mind. So blow your whistle, freight train, take me far on down the track. I'm going away, I'm leaving today. I'm going, but I ain't a coming back. I'd rather be in some dark hollow where the sun don't ever shine than to be in some big city in a small room with her on my mind. So blow your whistle, freight train, take me far on down the track. I'm going away, I'm leaving today. I'm going, but I ain't a coming back. So blow your whistle, freight train, take me far on down the track. Well, I'm going away, I'm leaving today. I'm going, but I ain't coming back. This next one here is an old Stanley Brothers tune. This one's called Clinch Mountain Backstep.
First we did a couple of slow ones in a row. Now we're going to do a couple. Well, we've done a few fast ones, but unfortunately we've done some where we've made the banjo tune like 4 times in a row, and then get a different instrument. So, but he's hanging with us. So he's awesome.
Good to go now.
Here's this next one's a gospel tune. I'm sure you guys know this one.
Guess what we're doing.
Some glad morning when this life is over, I'll fly away to a more on God's celestial shore. I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory, I'll fly away. When I die, hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. Just like I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory, I'll fly away. When I die, hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. When I die, hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away.
Thank you all for helping us sing that. We all forgot the words. So thank you.
This next one is an old Merle Haggard song. This one's called Working Man Blues. It's a big job just getting by with 9 kids and a wife. I've been a working man dang near all my life, and I'll keep on working as long as my 2 hands are fit to use. I'll drink my beer at the tavern and sing a little bit of these working man. I keep my nose on the grindstone and work hard every day. Get a little tab on the weekend. After I draw my pay, I'll go back working. Come Monday morning, I'm right back with the crew. I'll drink my beer at the tavern and sing a little bit of these working man blues. Mr. Matthew Rogers. Sometimes I think about leaving, doing a little bumming around. Throw my bills out the window, catch a train to another town, but I'll go back working. Gotta buy my son a brand new pair of shoes. Well, I'll drink my beer at the tavern and sing a little bit of these working man blues. Here comes that working man. Now hey, hey, working man, a working man like me. I ain't never been on welfare, that's one place I will be. I go back working. Gotta buy my son a brand new pair of shoes. I'll drink my beer at the tavern, sing a little bit of these working man blues. Well, the 9-pound hammer is a little too heavy just for my size, just for my size. Now we're on, buddy, pull a load of coal. How can I pull when the wheels won't go? It's a long way to Harlem and a long way to Hazard just to get a little brew, just to get a little brew. Now roll on, buddy, pull a load of coal. How can I pull when the wheels won't go? Now I'm going on a mountain just to see my baby, and I ain't a-coming back, and I ain't a-coming back. Now roll on, buddy, pull a load of coal. How can I pull when the wheels won't go? Come on now. Now roll on, buddy, pull a load of coal. How can I pull when the wheels won't go? Here's this next one is a Ricky Skaggs tune. This is my favorite Ricky Skaggs tune. This one's called Highway 40 Blues. Well, these Highway 40 blues, I've walked holes in both my shoes, counting the days since I've been gone. I'd love to see the lights of home, wasted time and money too. I've squandered youth in search of truth. In the end I've had to lose. Lord above, I paid my dues. Got the Highway 40 blues. The highway call when I was young, told me lies of things that come. Fame and fortune lies ahead. That's what the billboard lights had said. Shattered dreams, my mind is numb. The money's gone, stick out my thumb. My eyes are filled with bitter tears. Lord, I ain't been home in years. Got the Highway 40 blues. You know I've rambled all around like a rolling stone from town to town. Met pretty girls, I've had to say, none of them can make me stay. I played in music halls and bars, fancy clothes and big fine cars, things a country boy can't use. Dixieland, I sure miss you. Got the Highway 40 blues.
I'm just going to say, maybe I shouldn't say this, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's the first time that we played that together at all. We didn't rehearse. We rehearsed others, but but yeah, so thanks.
We keep it professional over here at the Boones Creek Opry. We keep it pro.
This next song is a Still Driver song. For those of you who didn't know, before Chris Stapleton made it big on his own, he was in a bluegrass band called the Still Drivers. And this one's called Blue Side of the Mountain. There's a place in Piney Hollow that no one but me can find. Some Choctaw builded in the hillside, stone by stone in a simpler time. It's a holy place my daddy showed me back before this land was mine. On the blue side of the mountain, where the sun don't ever shine, so deep and dark, right up and down in my heart. Maybe something there will show me some kind of sign. On the blue side of the mountain, where the sun don't ever shine. I'm going back to a world of shadow. Gotta find some peace before I lose my mind. On the blue side of the mountain, where the sun don't ever shine, so deep and dark, right up and down in my heart. Maybe something there will show me some kind of sign. On the blue side of the mountain, where the sun don't ever shine, where the sun don't ever shine. We got any Vince Gill fans out there? I remember a few years ago back, before I was playing gigs and really playing music seriously, I used to come here and do open mic years ago, and such a blessing picking with people here and having a jam session. There used to be a jam, and I think there still is, playing at the Red Barn in Unicoi. Really inspired me with the bluegrass stuff. But anyway, here's a Vince Gill song for you guys. I rushed home from work like I always do. Spend my whole day just thinking about you. When I walked through that front door, my whole life it had changed. 'Cause nobody answered when I call your name. Note on the table that told me goodbye said you've grown weary of living a lie. Your love, Lord, it has ended, but mine still remains. 'Cause nobody answers when I call your name. Lord, the lonely sound of my voice calling is driving me insane. And just like rain, the tears keep falling. 'Cause nobody answers when I call your name. Lord, the lonely sound of my voice calling is driving me insane. And just like rain, the tears keep falling, 'cause nobody answers when I call your name. Whoa, whoa, nobody answers when I call your name. Thank you guys so much. We've had a great time here tonight. Looks like we got one more left in the tank for us. Here's an old Tony Rice tune. Old Sam's gonna show you how he plays the guitar on this one.
Don't get your hopes up.
Well, I was born in the Southland. Some odd years ago. I ran away for the first time. When I was 8 years old, I'm a freeborn man. My home is on my back. I know every inch of the highway, every foot of back road, a mile of railroad track. I got this Eastman guitar, I carry an Oates. I harked it about 200 times, but I always got it back. I'm a freeborn man. My home is on my bed. I know every inch of the highway, every foot of back road, a mile of railroad track. I got a gal in Johnson City, another woman in San Antonio. I always love the girl next door, but any place is home. I'm a freeborn man. My home is on my bed. I know every inch of the highway, every foot of back road, a mile of railroad track. You may not like my appearance, you may not like my song, you may not like the way I talk, but you like it when I'm gone. I'm a freeborn man. My home is on my bed. I know every inch of the highway, every foot of back road, a mile of railroad track. I know.
Tony Wright, Sam McDavid, everybody.
We're doing it, eh?
Yeah, that'll be fun.
We got about 2 more in here for you guys. This one's called Blue Ridge Cabin Home. There's a well-beaten path on this old mountainside where I wandered when I was a lad. And I wandered alone to the place I call home in those Blue Ridge hills far away. Oh, I love those hills of old Virginia. To those Blue Ridge hills I did roam. When I die, won't you bear me home the mountain, far away to my Blue Ridge Mountain home. Now my thoughts wander back to the ramshackle shack in those Blue Ridge hills far away. When I die, won't you bury me on this old mountainside, make my resting place on the hill so high. Oh, I love those hills of old Virginia, those Blue Ridge hills I did roam. When I die, won't you bury me on the mountain, far away to my Blue Ridge Mountain home. Oh, I love those hills of old Virginia, to those Blue Ridge hills I did roam. When I die, won't you bury me on the mountain, far away to my Blue Ridge Mountain home.
Thank you, folks. Why don't you give Ryder a big old encore? We kind of gave it away. He's not going anywhere, but we're going to play one more. Come on, give him a giant hand, please.
This last song we're going to do for you guys. This is a song that I wrote. It's on the Tall Tales EP also. This one's called Cold Night in Buncombe. In the heart of Buncombe County, where the shadows conceal the pain, small town trapped in haze, where the pills hold the reins. Small town green-eyed mountain girl walks along the creek, where she meets a darkened graveyard that'll put her to her knees. Stomping boots and porch wood, echoes of a dinner car. Laughter flows on the mountain air where the spirits never fall. She'll be waiting where the cold wind race in the heat of the night for the pills to come and take her and leave without a fight. At the end of her journey, she'll take it all away. She'll deny her addiction and blame it on the pain. The sight of Buncombe County's pleasing to the eye, unless you're a green-eyed mountain girl chasing your high. Thank you.
One more big hand for the RYDER CASEY Band. Come on. Thank you, folks.
Who's playing next week? I think.
One second, folks. I'll tell you who's playing next week. Next week, catch Grassy Creek right here, same time, same place, the Boones Creek Opry. It's been a pleasure to be your host. My name is Jake Smith. All in-person and live audience members, thank you for coming. And until next time, how could I forget? I'm a terrible MC. Thank you, Cody, Jason, and Aaliyah for running sound tonight. Doing a bang-up job. And there will be an open mic shortly after the program.
I've got some T-shirts and hats I'm selling back here at the RYDER CASEY band.
Please go buy some RYDER CASEY merch. And until next time, Dr. ENUF presents your Boones Creek Opry. Thank you, folks.
There we go. Okay, good. I can't hear if you can hear me or not, you know. All right, everybody, I'm going to open with an old gospel song. I believe this is an old Fanny Crosby song, if I'm not mistaken. Sometimes I feel discouraged and think my work in vain. I'm tempted off to murmur, to grumble and complain. Then I think of Jesus and all he's bore for me. And I cry, oh, Rock of Ages, hide thou me. Oh, Rock of Ages, hide thou me. No other refuge can save but thee. Through this whole world I've wandered so far, far from thee. Then I cry, oh, Rock of Ages, hide thou me. Sometimes it seems I dare not go one step farther on. From my heart all courage has slipped away and gone. But I remember Jesus and all his love for me. Then I cry, oh, Rock of Ages, hide thou me. Oh, Rock of Ages, hide thou me. No other refuge can save but thee. Through this whole world I've wandered so far, far from thee. Well, then I cry, oh, Rock of Ages, hide thou me. Oh, what a friend is Jesus, sure anchor for my soul. So tender, true, and gracious, I'm safe in his control. My friend in times of danger, my strong defense is he. Oh, thou blessed Rock of Ages, hide thou me. Oh, Rock of Ages, hide thou me. No other refuge can save but thee. Through this whole world I've wandered so far, far from thee. Then I cry, oh, Rock of Ages, hide thou me. And I cry, oh, Rock of Ages, hide thou me. Thank y'all so much. All right, well, our first open mic guests tonight are Emily and Sheila, so come on up, ladies.
Hello. All right, I'm Emily, and that's my mom, Sheila. And I'm gonna start out with an original. that since it's Mother's Day weekend, this is our Mother's Day set. So this original is, I wrote this about my mom. So, and then after I sing this, she's going to come up and join me for a couple songs. And I just wrote this song, like I said, about my mom and just how her faith and her spirit has been an example for me my whole life. So that's what this was inspired by. And it's called Hands Lifted High. Every morning she wakes up and sits down in her chair, 'cause she can't start her day without a coffee cup or spending time in prayer. And I've seen her go through highs and lows on mountain tops and valleys both. She dances with her hands lifted high. Oh, that's how she lives her life. She ain't worried about tomorrow, and she ain't afraid to die. With her hands lifted high, she sings louder through the night. A song of thankfulness and joy, what a beautiful sacrifice. With her hands lifted high, and she can make a whole room laugh without saying a word. And she give you the shirt right off her back, her hopes never deferred. And I've seen her go through highs and lows on mountain tops and valleys both. She dances, oh she dances with her hands lifted high. Oh, that's how she lives her life. She ain't worried about tomorrow, and she ain't afraid to die. With her hands lifted high, she sings louder through the night. A song of thankfulness and joy, what a beautiful sacrifice. With her hands lifted high, and everywhere she goes, she leaves a trail of hope. She's a mama to everyone she meets. She taught me how to love the least of these. And everywhere she goes, she leaves a trail of hope. She's a mama to everyone she meets. She taught me how to love the least of these. With her hands lifted high, with her hands lifted high, with her hands lifted high. Oh, that's how she lives her life. She ain't worried about tomorrow, and she ain't afraid to die. With her hands lifted high, she sings louder through the night. A song of thankfulness and joy, what a beautiful sacrifice. All right, now she will join me. And the next song we're going to do, we've done it here before, and it was a song that my Granny Pearl, who's passed away, my mom's mom, she loved this song. So we're going to dedicate this one to her for Mother's Day. And if you know it, sing along. It's called Gloryland. We have heard the wondrous story time and time again about a land where we shall never die, where all the saints of old shall gather and live practicing my picking, y'all, so that's why I stuck my tongue out, because that's what I do when I'm nervous. Okay. All right. This, sing along if you know it, and we'll do our best to make it recognizable. To Canaan's land, I'm on my way, where the soul of man never dies. My darkest night will turn to day, where the soul of man never dies. No sad farewells, there'll be no tear dim eyes, where all is peace and joy and love, and the soul of man never dies. A rose is blooming there for me, where the soul of man never dies, and I will spend eternity where the soul of man never dies. No sad, there'll be no sad farewells, there'll be no tear dimmed eyes, where all is peace and joy and love, and the soul of man never dies. Take it, Vicky. Wait, where's Vicky? I'm on my way to that fair land, where the soul of man never dies, where there will be no heart in hell, where the soul of man never dies. No sad, no sad farewells, there'll be no tear dimmed eyes, where all is peace and joy and love, and the soul of man never dies. Thank you.
Been in the sun all day with the gourds. Wasn't that wonderful? We love that family harmony. All right, our next guest is Ken Ray. Come on, Ken. Let's get up here. I don't know. Is that tall enough for you?
Thank you. Wishing a happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there today. So, yeah. First song is going to be Dear Kentucky. And, miss the home place by the hillside and the smell of apple blossoms in the air. Miss Daddy's stories by the fireside and my mama's voice as she knelt in prayer. I'm leaving tonight for dear Kentucky, where the wild roses bloom this time of year. I can almost feel the sun shining on me as I walk the fertile ground I love so dear. Is the corn still growing in the meadow where Miller plowed the ground in early spring? Are the dogs still running through the wild oak, going back to live that way again? I'm leaving tonight for dear Kentucky, where the wild roses bloom this time of year. I can almost feel the sun shining on me as I walk the fertile ground I love so dear. I love Jan, would like to see her wonder if she's thinking of me. It's been many a day since I've seen her. In my heart there's a place she'll always be. I'm leaving tonight for dear Kentucky. Next song is The Wreck of Old 97. Oh, they gave him his orders in Monroe, Virginia, saying, Steve, you're way behind the time. This is not 38, but it's old 97. Gotta bring her into Spencer on time. And he turned and said to his tired firemen, shovel in a little more coal. And when we crossed that wide open, watch old 97 roll. It's a mighty rough road from Lynchburg to Danville that lines on a 3-mile grade. He was found, his hands on the grade, and see what he made. He was going down grade, going 90 miles an hour. His whistle broke into a scream. He's found in the wreck with his hands on the throttle, scalded to death by steam. Oh, they gave him his orders in Monroe, Virginia, saying, Steve, you're way behind the time. This is not 38, but it's old 97. Got to bring her in to Spencer on time. This is not 38, but it's old 97. Got to bring her in to Spencer on time. Last song is Before I Met You. Thought I'd seen pretty girls in my time. That was before I met you. Never found one that I wanted for mine. That was before I met you. Thought I was swinging the world by the tail. I thought I could never be blue. Thought I'd been kissed and I thought I'd been loved. That was before I met you. Wanted to ramble and always be free. That was before I met you. Said that no woman could ever hold me. That was before I met you. Thought I was swinging the world by the tail. I thought I could never be blue. Thought I'd been kissed and I thought I'd been loved. That was before I met you. Say you must read just what you've sown. Darling, I hope that's not true. Once I made plans about living alone. That was before I met you. Thought I was swinging the world by the tail. I thought I could never be blue. Thought I'd been kissed and I thought I'd been loved. That was before I met you. That was before I met you. Thank you.
All right, everybody. Our next guest is Leaf Ratliff. Where you at, Leaf? Is he gonna make a big entrance? Where's he at? I'm gonna go bother him. I think he's in the back. All right, well, y'all go. Come ahead and get up here, and we'll figure out where he's at. But You might have to do the next one, Gary Mitchell. Is that you, Leaf? Introduce you.
I'm so sorry.
Leaf is here. Leaf did not leave.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks to this guy, I've got to go.
Oh, nice. Okay, wonderful.
Thank you so much.
I'm gonna appear on me, see how tall you are.
That'll work. Thank you. All right, I have no idea what I'm going to do except Amazing Grace, so. I'd like to tell my mom Happy Mother's Day. She's a rock in my life, so if I cry singing this, it's because of her, in a good way. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. I was blind, but now I see. We've been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun. We've known less days to sing God's praise. It's the easiest song I play because y'all keep singing. It's great. Perfect. We'll call that done on that one. Thank y'all for the help. All right. Now I've got to do one. Actually, about 3 weeks ago, my entire life changed by meeting one person. His name's Trey Hensley. Whew. He's a good man. And he told me that Nashville's not worth it and to keep playing here. So guess what I'm going to do? All summer long, I'm going to play here. Now, this is a song that he wrote, and he told me the story behind it, and that's what touched me more than anything. I said, Trey, your song, it spoke. Well, first off, he stuck his hand out and said, hey, I'm Trey. That shows you who he is, first off, because I was like, yeah, I kind of know. Congrats on the Grammy. So he was amazing. But this is a song that he wrote, him and his dobro player, Rob Ikes, and it's called Thought I Saw a Carpenter. So y'all can fill in the rest about who the carpenter is. And the rest of the part of the story is for Trey to tell. If I can get this in tune, it will sound better, I promise. There it is. Hold on, capo's sliding down. Let me start that over and I'll start singing. There we go. I've got ADHD really, really bad, and if it's out of tune, it don't work. I thought I saw a carpenter coming down the road. He didn't have a hammer, but I know he had a heavy load. Well, he reached his nail-scarred hands, and I caught a glimpse of home coming from a carpenter, coming down the road. He said, come lay beside me, son, but now is not your time. There's many roads to travel before you put your hands in mine. Thought I saw a carpenter dressed in only white. In his eyes I saw forgiveness like those stories I've been told. Coming from a carpenter headed down the road. I thought I saw a carpenter dressed in only white. Didn't have a hammer, but I've known him my whole life. Reached his nail-scarred hands, and I caught a glimpse of home coming from a carpenter headed down the road. Thank y'all so much. And out of tribute to Trey, he played Church Street Blues, and I bet of the 50 million, ever how many people's watched that video, I bet I'm a million of them trying to learn this song. So y'all pray for me. Tony Rice's Church Street Blues, my uncle said, if you learn that, I'll play with you again. So, 1, 2. Thought I had me a picker friend who read yesterday's news. I folded up page 21 and I stuck it in my shoe. Gave me a nickel to the pole, my good turn for the day. I folded up my old billfold and I threw it far away. Told y'all I'd mess it up. Got myself a rocking chair to see if I could lose. Spend night, hard time, heck on Church Street Blues. Here's my favorite verse. Wish I had some guitar strings, old Black Diamond brand. Well, I'd string up this old Martin box and go and join some band. I guess I'll just sit right here and pick and sing a while. Maybe make me a little change and give them folks a smile. I got myself a rocking chair, see if I can lose. Spend the night, hard times, heck on Church Street Blues. Got myself a rocking chair to see if I could lose. Spend the night, hard time, heck on Church Street Blues. This thing's amazing. Thank you. Thank y'all so much, for real.
Thank you.
Oh, no. That's all right. Easy. It's okay.
So wait
It's
just
so
a
I can wipe
second,
this bald
though.
head
Wait,
off.
let me get something straight. Trey Hensley told you to play here. Is he aware of us?
Well, I don't know, but he is now.
Okay. Well, you send him this way. All right, Will. That was great. Thank you. And now, we've got the one and the only Gary Mitchell and friends, and also Gary Simmerling and Stephen Spell and me. Probably. Anybody got a recipe stand? Where are they at? Are they in the back? You know, it would be great if y'all had a host that would figure these things out ahead of time. Thank you. This one don't go up, I don't think, but.
Right.
Yeah, I guess this one's not the broke one. All right, Gary.
Got to get this guitar in low gear after that last.
Did you know it could sound like that?
Oh, yeah.
I knew the whole time.
Happy Mother's Day to everyone, all the mothers out there. I did this song about a year ago, and after I got through, Vicky said, "Somebody let rock and roll in here." It's actually folk, Bob Dylan. Hadn't done it in a while, and been under the weather, but the show must go on, right, Heather?
That's right.
With you. Mama, take this badge off of me. I can't wear it anymore. It's getting dark, too dark to see. I feel I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, 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 knocking on heaven's door. Mama put my guns in the ground. I can't shoot them anymore. The long black cloud is hanging down. I feel I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, 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 knocking on heaven's door. Thank you. We miss you, Vicky. We need somebody to take the lead.
Vicky's been in the gourds all day, and she's been in the sun too long.
Uh-oh.
we just let her have the night off, you know.
Sometimes you gotta
Good
do that.
farming, you know.
Oh, no. Vicky's been in the gourds again.
Been in the gold, couldn't get out.
That sounds worse than it is.
Getting out of that gold would be rough.
See me back home. Here's
Okay.
harmony on this one.
Gotcha.
Ready for harmony?
The warden led a prisoner down the hallway to his doom. I stood up to say goodbye like all the rest. Heard him tell the warden just before he reached my cell, let my guitar playing friend do my request. Let him sing me back home with the song I used to hear. Make my old memories come alive. Take me away and turn back the years. Sing me back home before I die. I recall last Sunday morning, a choir from off the street came in to sing a few old gospel songs. Heard him tell the singers there's a song my mama sang. Could I hear it once before you move along? Won't you sing me back home with the song my mama sang? Make my old memories come alive. Take me away and turn back the years. Sing me back home before I die. Sing me back home before I die. Since we don't have anybody to play lead, we're just singing them straight through. This is one I might stumble on.
Signature song.
Had they call me the fireman, that's my name. Make my rounds all over town, putting out old flames. Everybody like to have what I got. I can cool them down when they're smoldering hot. I'm the fireman, that's my name. Last night they had a bad one a mile or two down the road. Well, my buddy walked out and let this woman burning out of control. Well, I was down there about an hour or so with a little mouth-to-mouth. She was ready to go. I'm the fireman, that's my name. Had to call me the fireman, that's my name. There's rings all over town putting out old flames. Everybody like to have what I got. I can cool them down when they're smoldering hot. I'm the fireman, that's my name. Got a fire engine, red T-Bird automobile.
In a minute or less, I can be dressed fit to kill. I work 24 on and 24 off. When they get too hot, they just give me a call. I'm the fireman, that's my name. Hey, they call me the fireman, that's my name. Make my rounds all over town, putting out old flames. Well, everybody like to have what I got. I can cool them down when they're smoldering hot, 'cause I'm the fireman, that's my name. Yes, I'm the fireman, that's my name. Thank y'all very much.
Good job, Gary Mitchell.
Thank you, Heather Reed.
That's good, Gary.
Thank y'all.
Okay. Our next guest is Stephen Spell. Come on, look here, Steve. You're tall. I'm gonna get this mic up here.
Excuse me.
So I'm going to sing something different and give my guitar a rest. This will just be a little a cappella. This is a very old song, Pretty Sayro, and there's a dozen different versions, but this is the one I know. So here we go. We'll give it a try. I came to this country in 1849. I saw many lovers, but I never saw mine. I viewed all around me and saw I was alone, and me a poor soldier and far from my home. It's not the long journey I'm dreading to go, nor leaving my country, nor the debts that I owe. There's nothing that grieves me, nor troubles my mind, like leaving my darling Pretty Sayro behind. I wish I was a poet and could write a fine hand. I'd write my love a letter so she might understand. I'd send it by the waters where the island o'erflows, and think on Pretty Sayro wherever I go. Farewell, my dear father, likewise mother too. I am leaving to travel this country all through. And when I get tired, I'll sit down and cry and think on Pretty Sayro with a tear in my eye. Woo! So this is in D. This is, I think it's called Ramshackle Shack. I learned it off a Doc Watson album years ago. There's a ramshackle shack down at Old Caroline, and it's calling me back to that sweetheart of mine. Those pretty blue eyes I long to see down at Old Caroline, where she waits for me. Those pretty blue eyes that sparkle with love sent down to me from heaven above. And if I had wings like a beautiful dove, I'd fly away to the girl I love. When the whippoorwill called at the close of day, we would sing love songs and she would say, my love for you will never die. Then we bid farewell, such a sad goodbye. Those pretty blue eyes that sparkle with love sent down to me from heaven above. above. And if I had wings like a beautiful dove, I'd fly away to the girl I love. When it's harvest time down in old Caroline, I'll be drifting back to that sweetheart of mine. Spend the rest of my days with the one I love, with the help of the Lord in heaven above. Those pretty blue eyes that sparkle with love, sent down to me from heaven above. And if I had wings like a beautiful dove, I'd fly away to the girl I love. Yeah. You want to do a gospel song?
We
Or
did.
you want to do a gospel song?
It don't matter. If you got one, please.
I got one, but nobody knows it. It's another old-timey
Are you
thing.
sure we don't?
Twilight is stealing.
I don't know that one.
See? And a vast silence fell across the
Jack
crowd.
does. Jack and Kelly over there. Mary knows every song ever written. And every
It's
word
in
to
E,
it.
2 chords. It's E,
She's
E, and then B7.
What is it? E.
Well, I'll do it, and if the crowd keeps frowning like this, then you can do a good gospel song.
I'll do one to close anyway, but you do your three. I want to hear this.
Twilight is stealing over the sea. Shadows are falling dark on the lea. Born on the night wind, voices of yore come from that far off shore. Far away beyond the starlit sky, where the love lights never, never die, gleameth a mansion filled with delight, sweet happy home so bright. Voices of loved ones, songs of the past, still linger round me while life shall last. Lonely I wander, sadly I roam, seeking that far off home. Far away beyond the starlit sky, where the love lights never, never die, gleameth a mansion filled with delight, sweet happy home so bright. Come in the twilight, come to me, bringing a message over the sea, cheering my pathway while here I roam, seeking that far off home. Far away beyond the starlit sky, where the love lights never, never die, gleameth a mansion filled with delight, sweet happy home so bright.
I like that. That was good. We're gonna have to learn that. All right, I'll close us out with another gospel song. I'm gonna play "Peace in the Valley" in G. I think we can handle it. There's an A in it a lot now. A lot, but you'll figure it out. Y'all join me in singing this and be real loud. I'm tired and so weary, but I must travel on. Till my Lord shall come and call me away. Oh yes, and the morning that's all we got for tonight. Who's gonna say Vicky's line? You're not gonna do it. Who's gonna say Vicky's line? Gary, I think you should do it.
What's that?
Vicky's line. You gotta say Vicky's line.
Everyone, do not forget to take your medications.
Somebody had to do it. We miss you, Vicky. Good night, everyone.
You're supposed to remind me to take my hat off on